Keyshawn Davis, is he the real deal? Is he a fraud? Or is he simply a product of good matchmaking? Let's talk about it. What's good, ASOP family? It's your boy Truth, and that's short for Truth Over Narrative. Like you already seen by the title, tonight, you know what I mean, we're going to talk about one of the young prospects, one of the young stars, Olympic star, you know what I mean, top ranks, damn near newest feature, you know what I mean? We're going to talk about Keyshawn, the businessman Davis, you know what I mean? So originally, Keyshawn, his name was mentioned to me by a good friend of mine who, I guess you could say, watched him grow up in the amateurs and, you know, was around in and around the gym with him and all of that good stuff, you know. But obviously, you know, when you got friends and you got people that you're cool with, you know, they always going to tell you who they think the next best guy is. But it wasn't until I started to really, you know, followed through with what he was saying and really, you know, checked into this guy he was talking about, this Keyshawn Davis guy that he talked about, and I really started to realize what he was saying. So first of all, you know, and let me just start off the video like this. Anytime you see this, you know how we got Hoodie Mellow. This is Hoodie Truth. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I'm just here to cook. I'm just here to work with, and let's talk about it, right? So you got Keyshawn Davis. He's 5-0 right now, 4 knockouts. Obviously, he's a silver medalist in the Olympics, you know, so he's a very decorated amateur, probably the biggest signee out of the Olympics this year, right? So this kid is, I mean, obviously, you know, not obviously, but, you know, he's working with Terrence Crawford. He's being trained now by Bomac, so he's out in Colorado Springs, or he's over in Omaha, Nebraska with them guys, and I think this guy is special. Now, you know, I don't think this guy is special. I know this guy is special. He just fought Esteban Sanchez, a guy who I believe was like 18-1 or something like that to that effect. On the Shakur Stevenson, Oscar Valdez undercard. Beautiful showing. Stopped him in 6. And I mean, with Keyshawn Davis is, you can't really overstate anything. I mean, number one, he has great footwork. Number two, he has great defense, killer instinct, punch selection, ring IQ, patience, speed, agility, quickness. I mean, this guy, he's one of those guys, when I say, you know, people gave me a lot of flack because I called him Bud 2.0. And I simply just meant that because when you look at a fighter like Terrence Crawford in this stage in his career at 5-0, many fighters at this stage in his career at 5-0, I don't think these guys were putting it together as well as Keyshawn Davis is. You know what I'm saying? Right now, in my top prospects as far as lightweight is concerned, I have him at number 2. I got Frank Martin at number 1. I got Keyshawn Davis at number 2. I got Rayo Valenzuela at number 3. William Zepeda number 4. Isaac Cruz number 5. People might give me, you know, you might give me some trash for that too. But at the end of the day, I know that Keyshawn Davis hasn't had the level of competition that those other guys have had to this point, but when I look at the game tapes, right, and so that's fight footage for me. Whenever you hear me say game tapes, you know I'm talking about fight footage. When I look at the fight footage, I believe that Keyshawn Davis can do everything that those guys can do equally or better. You know, you're talking about a guy that really fights on his front, well, can transition from his front foot to his back foot seamlessly, right? Offense to defense in a snap of a finger, right? He's always in position. His punch selection is crazy. I mean, he landed 4 hooks on this guy, and I was just like, oh my, I think he like landed 4 hooks in a row on Esteban Sanchez, and I'm just like, oh my God. I mean, the punch selection combinations, this kid is gonna be a star. You know what, I'm not even gonna say kid. He boxing, he a grown man. This man will be a star in boxing. I believe he signed with Top Rank because the fact of the matter is Top Rank knows how to build stars, right? Now, once they become stars, I don't know about that part, you know, as far as, you know, moving them up and making them pay-per-view stars and putting them on these levels. I don't want to say a PBC type level, but it just seems as though when it comes to building prospects, Top Rank is the group for that, or is the place for that. When it comes to guys that are already established, that are stars, and just building that star power, maintaining and building that star power, it feels like PBC has a better hold on that. And if you just want some cash, right, go to the Zone. You know what I'm saying? But no, I love the Zone, man. I mean, I'm a subscriber. I watch all their fights, but whatever. But anyway, back to Keyshawn Davis, man. I consider this guy a Terrence Crawford 2.0, man. He does everything great. I don't really see any lapses in defense. I don't see any part of his game that really needs that much work. I just want to see if he can maintain this level of intensity as the competition goes higher and higher and higher. You know what I'm saying? I do think that his first title fight will probably be at 140, just simply because looking at him in that ring at 135, man, dude is huge. I believe he's about 5'9", and he looks super muscular, you know what I mean? So just a young guy. I don't know how long he's going to be able to stay at 135 now. He may be able to do it for a long period of time, but I hope we just don't get into a situation with Keyshawn where he's, draining himself to make weight, which obviously, could affect your performance, it could affect your punch resistance and things of that sort. But like I said, man, this dude is the goods. He is the goods, right? Like I said, everything you see from him is just showing A1, like I said. So at the end of the day, man, hey, Keyshawn, the businessman Davis, he's a prospect to watch for. He's at Top Rank, 135 pounds, and I really think that he's going to be a future star, man. I don't think that it's a long shot before we see him in there with a title. Just like Lomachenko was fast-tracked and had a title in his second fight and lost, and I believe he fought Gary Russell in his third fight. I mean, I believe that we could see Keyshawn Davis on that trajectory, but as well, another thing that I like is when you watch his interviews, he's talking about these things, and he says like, hey, I want to move fast, but I don't want to move too fast. Hey, Top Rank knows what they're doing. That's why I signed. Thank you, Bob Arum. You know what I mean? So he's saying all the right things, man. I think his head is in the right place. Obviously, he got his DB3 thing with, his brothers, Keon and Kelvin. Kelvin Davis is, I believe Kelvin, I think that's the older brother, he also fights at welterweight and is signed the Top Rank as well. I think Keon is a younger one. I think he's about 6'3", fights at like 130 something. He's a beast as well too. But I mean, these guys, he got it all, man. He got the business aspect down, got the ring aspect down, and then you training with killers in Terrence Crawford and Bomac that guys just know how to get the job done. So, hey, man, I ain't going to talk y'all ears off because I know the man going to get in there. He going to fight. He going to show and prove time in, time out. He just fought, was that April 30th? I think we'll see him back out in July, if I'm not mistaken, or soon thereafter. So, hey, man, just he's a guy to keep your eyes on. So make sure you're watching out for Keyshawn Davis, man, in that 135 division. He's something special. You're gonna see me talk about him a lot more in the future, man. But either way, man, it's A-Side Boxing Talk. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. We out.